People, wouldn't it be something to be a fly on the wall when it comes to the NovaTech HQ to know what's really going on and how can they resolve the piling issues that continue to stack up? How you doing, people? It's your guy Crypto T, back on the Trajectory of Wealth channel talking about NovaTech. So as we know, the current status is, as of Friday, or just before that, they put out an announcement that there will be no ROI and bonus commissions on Friday and Saturday due to what they've called a miscalculation issue with certain commissions. Now, from my personal opinion, that's a delay tactic, with it now being put out there that they're no longer taking on new clients in the USA. That's just another addition to the multiple issues we've already had: delayed payments, cease and desist wherever, in whatever jurisdiction. And then, as we know, even Binance have stopped with Canada in terms of doing business there. So yeah, the USA and Canada are definitely territories where they are kind of being combative with the realms of crypto, because it's becoming a big market and it's making people a lot of money. And on the negative side, some people lose a lot when they get into some of the wrong opportunities. Now, NovaTech's been around almost 4 full years in business. For 3.5 years, other than the few chinks here and there from what I've been hearing, it's for the majority of the time been smooth sailing. But I think with the growth of the company, people seeing its consistency and the mass amount of people in there, once issues arise and there's no proper form of communication, that leads to people going their own routes, trying to find out through their governments and states and whatever not what this company is about, or do they think it's real or not, or all that kind of stuff. So that added on with the lack of communication causes the situations that have occurred. Now, for me, the lesson beyond the business is that I feel NovaTech haven't taken the affirmative action to change some elements of how they allow us to share the business. We've seen with more of the popular passive income opportunities in this crypto DeFi space that they've decided to go private or start off private regardless and not be in the public domain. They're watching and seeing what's happening with NovaTech. NovaTech is kind of like the head of the platforms, because it's when everything's gone away, they've been the ones that have always been around in that time period. And now they're getting the heavy beatings right now. So the question is, what are the real problems? Will they keep it real as much as they can without, overly going in depth, because they run the company, that's their business at the end of the day. It's not my business. I'm just entrusting certain funds in them to deliver. That's what the passive income journey is about for me. Obviously, if you're actively sharing, then people are gonna ask questions, probably want to know what's going on. But all I could say to people that share the opportunity, be as real as possible when it comes to this space and what it entails. We generally are, but from what I'm hearing from certain people, their uplines just leave them to the side, and then there's no real information. So they're searching around, they'll find all the negatives and then some balanced views, I'd say. Me, I've probably been on the more positive end of the spectrum, but that's a positive in terms of understanding this space and that anything can happen at any given time. So whatever I decide to deposit in is the amount I believe in the company to deliver certain results. And if it delivers, it delivers. If it doesn't, then damn, but I'm able to move on, diversify, and understand eggs don't belong in one basket. Repeated this several times. I'm not going to stick on that. But yeah, where do we go from here with NovaTech? Mondays are usually the withdrawal window days where you can, if you have over 250 and above in terms of dollar amounts, then you could do a withdrawal request. Of course, for many of us, that won't be the case this week because there's just been no ROI or bonus while they take a step back and try to sort out all that's going on within the business. I've not heard that anyone's received any withdrawals within this small time between Thursday and now with any delayed payments. I'm awaiting 2 outstanding now. I did get the one that I requested on the 1st of May. I received that one. So I'll just wait and see. There's no need for me to be enraged or anything like that. I just have to take it for what it is, and hopefully NovaTech can find their feet again. It's a tough period for many. Some people are not experienced in the space or haven't gone through this kind of thing, so it can be a bit alarming to the system. But what I would say is just pay attention to the people you listen to and make sure they have some form of good intentions, not only about their own journey, but about people who may want to join them on their journey and kind of tag along on different platforms. We have to know that there's no guarantees. There can be things that go wrong, but there are also some great opportunities out there to earn, which is why we're getting this. My belief is that NovaTech will find its way. How? I don't know. So we will wait and see on that one. But I thought I'd just touch base since there's no real news going on and throw out my thoughts. But ultimately, the art of communication is where they need to really massively improve, particularly when it's pertaining factual information regarding certain key important elements of the business. Not divulging everything, but giving enough so we have a general understanding and we can take with that as we will. Hold our own level of accountability and not be running to these governments and states. I'll leave it at that for now, people. Hopefully we get some more news, but my encouraging words would be keep mentally in tune with self. Understand that there is always a way forward. I've seen way worse than this and I'm still here, so take that as a positive if you want, and let's continue to be on a strong pursuit on our trajectory of wealth. Like and subscribe if you're catching the vibe, people. Diversification, you know what it is. Protect your accounts, wallets and minds. And this is NovaTech. Should I stay or should I go is the question. I feel like they're here to stay. Let's see what's next. Take care. I'll catch you soon.